Hillary Clinton's running mate Tim Kaine may be trying to shed his self-described boring image. The Virginia senator was the target of dad jokes during his party's convention in Philadelphia. Well, yesterday, he greeted voters at a Virginia diner, and in our interview, Kaine went on the attack against Donald Trump.
You guys live right close here.
He has said in your home state that he is going to take care of veterans better than anybody.
I don't think anybody believes that. I mean, here's what he's done in my home state just in the last 2 weeks. He trashed a Virginia family, the Kahn family from Charlottesville, whose son is a UVA grad, who was a hero who was killed. Trashed this Gold Star family. He came to a rally in Northern Virginia a couple of days ago and kicked a crying baby out of a rally, and then he had the nerve to say to the crowd, "Hey, things are going lousy for you here." This was Loudoun County. Loudoun County has the highest family income in the United States, but he told them how bad things were. This is not the way to win friends and influence people, to come into a state, trash military families, trash institutions that people care about, and perpetrate sort of a falsehood about the state of the state's economy.
At the Democratic convention, the former mayor of New York City, Michael Bloomberg, spoke, and he said that Americans need a sane and competent president. Do you think Donald Trump is sane and competent?
I don't know Donald Trump, so I'm not going to make any comment about mental capacity, etc. Why would I do that? I don't know him. But again, when you say things, they reveal who you are. And when somebody shows you who they are, you ought to trust that. And he says he's going to be great for vets. He spent his whole life bragging about how he uses every dodge he can to pay as few taxes as he can. How do veteran services get supported? They get supported by people like you and me paying taxes because we want to honor their service or sacrifice. The guy who tries to dodge paying taxes is no friend of vets.
Is a Clinton-Kaine administration essentially a third Obama term?
It's not a third Obama term, and it's not a third Bill Clinton term. It is the first Hillary Clinton term, and it's very, very important that that be the case. I think what you're going to see in Hillary Clinton's choice of people around her when she gets in is a very clear signal that we're taking advantage of new talent, new ideas, innovative people, because this is the first Hillary Clinton term, and I think she's going to make that plain from the very first day.
But how would it differ? It's no secret that President Obama has not had the warmest of relations with Republicans in Congress, and as a result, there's been a lot of gridlock on a lot of really important issues facing this country. What would you do differently than President Obama?
Well, look, I wouldn't lay the gridlock just at President Obama's feet. Remember, before he even made his first visit to Congress, there was a meeting of congressional Republican leadership, and they said our top goal is to make him a one-term president. So I think you have to put a good bit of that on Congress's shoulders.
Do you get along with Mitch McConnell?
I do. But let me tell you what's more important. The number of Republicans who tell me, you know, Hillary was actually a really good senator. They tell me that all the time.
So you think Hillary Clinton has better relationships with Republicans than Barack Obama?
She was in the Senate for 8 years and then 4 years as Secretary of State. So she has got 12 years of working together with the Senate. When the president was elected, and I'm a big supporter of President Obama and a friend, he had been in the Senate 4 years, 2 years he was running. So just in terms of the time into the relationships, yes, on her first day, she will have a deeper well of relationships in Congress than President Obama had on his first day.
That's interesting.
It is, Norah, the fractious nature of the relationship between Donald Trump and House Speaker Paul Ryan as well has dominated the news cycles. Yeah, what did he say?
Well, I asked him about that, and he said he likes Speaker Ryan. He dealt with him on the budget deal because they serve in Congress together in different houses. But he said, I feel very sad for Paul Ryan and what's going on. So there's going to be more of Tim Kaine. I think he's serving a role as the chief fundraiser in many ways for Hillary Clinton, and he's also in Wisconsin today. That's Paul Ryan's home state, same place where Donald Trump is today.
Well, less than 100 days to go. We still have more to come.
More to come.